Now, my big goal for this year when it comes to running is to get my pace up to 15 kilometers per hour and to be able to maintain it comfortably, especially in the race after all the disciplines. So that will require a lot of work. Briefly about my background, I've always had quite a good cardio and aerobic capacity, but my running speed hasn't been that good. I've always been able to maintain around 12 kilometers per hour, but anything above that has been a challenge. Now, my main goal for running in the beginning is to really start slow. Last year, all my runs were pretty much too fast, and I feel like I didn't train in a smart way. So this year I really want to focus on starting slow, getting my heart rate really low in the beginning, now in the base period, and from the build period forward I will increase my pace and work on my pacing, but I will focus on the foundations first. And for my runs, I'm planning on, of course, starting slow, but then in order to build my pace later on, to incorporate more interval training and more different kinds of training. Last year I only did like long runs that had basically the same pacing all throughout. So this year I want to change it up a little bit. Additionally, I'm also going to the gym, so there my focus is to build strength, and I want to find more running specific strength training exercises to work on. So far I've just been doing like big compound movements, but I want to get more niche with it. Anyway, now let's get ready for the run. Now currently it's very cold, and of course you have to dress up properly. Whoa! Okay, this is what I'm rocking. Maybe not the biggest fashion statement, but there are a lot of layers and it should be quite good. If there is one thing you learn in Finland, and especially as someone who has been in the military for 1 year, it is how to dress up in a warm way. And the best way to do that is to have many layers and some air between the layers, because then the heat kind of gets trapped and it doesn't kind of dissipate from the body as quickly. Up here I have just a Nike running hoodie and then my beanie. On the upper level I have my camera gloves. I just have a simple windbreaker, normal hoodie, nothing complicated. Merino wool shirt, full sleeve, very warm but also thin. It's good for kind of wicking moisture away from the body, and under it I just have a technical shirt layer and of course my heart rate monitor. Lower layer, normal sweatpants. Under them I have these leggings, tights, whatever they are called. Then I have 2 pairs of socks. One pair just normal sport socks under, and then I have my long compression socks on top. 2/3 layers on the legs. And the first pair of shoes that I own are these Nike running shoes Zoom X. They are very good, very fast. These are the shoes that got me from 12 kilometers to 15 kilometers per hour last year. They are carbon plated, so you really notice a difference. But I used them for the whole summer last year, and because they are carbon plated, they feel a little bit stiffer to run in. So I'm not sure if it's good in the long run to just use carbon plated shoes. Probably not, so I won't do it today. But they are really nice, look kinda retro, futuristic, I would say. Cool pair of shoes, definitely recommend carbon plated shoes. But the pair I will be rocking today are just my old Asics running shoes. They have like this foam bottom. Quite comfortable, but I've had these for 2, even 3 years, so they are at the end of their usability. They feel quite hard to run in, because they don't amplify the impact as much anymore. But I'll use them today, and at some point this year I will probably get another pair of just regular running shoes without carbon plates. Let's get to running. Okay, so the route I will be doing today, it's my default route. It's around 10 kilometers. And actually it's quite cold outside right now. You can instantly feel it. But I will take it slow, and main point is being careful so I don't fall.
So far, feeling surprisingly good. Legs feel warmed up properly. Of course, I'm a little out of breath and the heart rate is probably quite elevated, but we have a lot of time to work on that. Yeah. Also, I just noticed, but you can see that my beard is quite frozen. Quite fun. There are people bird watching and photographing them. It's so beautiful out. Damn. It's so fun when people are looking at my camera when I'm running or when I'm yapping to the camera. Damn, a lot of people. Starting to feel a little pressure on my left hip and knee, but soon we're done. Okay, we're done. It went better than I thought. My legs felt good. Of course, breath and heart rate quite high, but in general, like a feel-good run. Yeah, except towards the end, my left hip and knee, there was some sort of like pressure, but didn't feel too bad. And actually, it wasn't too slippery either. So, very happy. Also, check out my beard. It's quite frozen, but doesn't feel cold.
So the total duration for the run was 1 hour, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And the distance, 11 kilometers and 520 meters. So that gives me an average pace of 5 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer. Not bad. My average heart rate was 170 beats per minute and max heart rate 181. Honestly, pretty much what I expected. My fastest split was 5 minutes and 5 seconds and slowest was around 6 minutes 26 seconds, but probably I forgot to stop the tracker while filming or something, so it's not too accurate. Overall, I'm very happy with the result, and yeah, now going forward I will have 1 run per week and of course training legs and so on. If you have any tips for running specific exercises in the gym, please let me know. I would be really curious to hear about those. Other than that, very quick introduction to my running, where my kind of cardio and aerobic capacity is at currently and where I want to go with it. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you have any tips, feel free to drop a comment, leave a like. It really helps out and makes me happy. And to tag along for the journey, hit that subscribe button down below. As always, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Let's get it.